assist the students. And that when we try to scrutinize, so the more if you attach getting you assist if so, and over time the funds been getting less and less because of the financial constraints being experienced in higher institutions of learning. Very needy, I and say I didn't know. And I worked for 1 hour and I left, okay? So you are supposed to work 10 hours maximum in a week. That is averagely 2 hours per day. And the payments are done after 2 weeks. Many a time, the finances may delay because of processing and other issues, but we call upon your patience, okay? So you are paid, it is 100 per hour. Yeah, it is 100 per hour. So the payments are processed after 2 weeks and we roll them out in different phases. Then another activity that we do is coordinating student loans and bursaries. I know most of us have already applied for HELP loans. We have to create our email address, go to the internet and go through all that process. If you have a challenge, please come to our office. These days we don't even sign, but as if you have not done it, please give proper information and attach indicating that you are needy. The self-sponsored students, all their money is wired to the university account directly. The university account, the first term, the first semester, then the second semester the same, which means you will be, the money you have been awarded, you subtract 500, which is administrative fee, that money by 2, remove 5, which will go directly to the university account. Then the remaining half of it, the remaining of the half will come to your account the first semester, then the other will come. Are we together? That is how we also sign county bursary forms or constituent bursary forms. Once you have acquired them, bring the reimbursement that we do at the from the university, you will not get money. We have also encountered nasty experiences with these bursary funds. Please get money from your constituency or from your county. Bring those forms, let them get signed, and let the money go to your account. And then we also deal with the leave of absence forms. We might fall sick, we might be bereaved, might become pregnant. I didn't say, okay? You are allowed to go for sick leave. You can be sick, you can be bereaved and you want to go home and you are going to miss classes for some days, okay? So what happens? You come to the office, pick leave of absence forms. Let them be filled from the faculty. When you come, we also fill them. When you come back, you also sign in that you have come in. This one will assist you if anything, because sometimes exams or cards might be done the time when you are away. When you are going to be away 2-3 days, please fill the leave of absence form. Don't come crying, it will save you. Then, yeah, it might be maternity. Maybe the medical officer will elaborate on this. Then we have, once you have, we also coordinate death and bereavement. Because of the large number, the university deals with issues when we have our own student passing away. How I pray God will keep us safe, despite the tough moments we are in, that we all get to the day of our graduation. But if the worst comes to the worst, because we are not in control, God is in control. If anything, okay, that is commercial break. If death occurs of our student, the university, of course, is given by the medical officer. Then the report is given to the vice chancellor, and we plan as a university. If the student died within the university or while in session within the university, to a house at the home and also during the day to travel to go and condole with the family or to bury their own. And the university gives some little money, 20,000, as a token of assisting in getting the coffin and the dressing. So that is all we do. However, when our students have lost their relatives and like parents or brothers or sisters, through the various organizations that we have, some students come together either from the religious cohort, from the class, from the ethnic community, from the county groups, sorry. They can come together, raise some little funds, and go and condole with their fellow comrade who has lost a mother, a brother, or a sister. Are we together? So that is all we do. So generally, the university as a rule does not get involved when we have the death of a relative. The university comes in when we have the loss of our, sorry for that, the loss of our student. Kindly, if you're getting tired, let us know. Don't just sit. You can stand and stretch, okay? You can stand and stretch because we are many and maybe we did not have breakfast or we have got conditions. Please, we can stand and stretch. If you feel bad, you can stand and stretch. Or another thing I was told, if you're feeling tired, you can be doing your toes like this inside your shoes. You can be doing your toes like this. It enhances the blood flow. Okay. Another thing that we do is registration of clubs and societies. The guideline is very clear in the student handbook. The clubs and societies leaders will talk to you. You will know what happens. So we welcome you to join whatever club that you want to. Then we have conducting a cultural week. We usually have a cultural week where we celebrate our diversity, and usually takes place in the month of February. But for the last 2 years, we have not had it due to COVID-19. We are not promising anything yet. If conditions allow, we let you know. Cultural week conducted the Student Affairs Department, where students are allowed to come and share that in terms of food, in terms of dance, song, plays, and I do not want to lose our track, our roots, okay? So we celebrate that. Then we do student association action for the student leaders. Election is usually the leaders here were voted in by the student population. That exercise that is conducted by the Office of the Dean of Students. And if still we have not had one because of COVID, but when time allows and we will conduct it, we will allow you to vote in, but you will be voting not eligible to vie for a seat. It's until next year. Okay, you can vote. You are not allowed to vie. So it is also in the student constitution. We have a constitution. It is in the website. Kindly read and understand what it's talking about. So we also deal with the discipline of students in case you have behaved and your case is brought, then we take you through the disciplinary process. How I pray that none of us will fall victim, because the rules and regulations. I will continue working with you the entire week. Please, any concerns that you have, the program is very clear and it is on your WhatsApp pages. You will be guided on the main issues on how we run the university the entire week. So be patient, but any question you have, kindly, you can write it down and have it floated, brought in. Within, you can see we have people, your brothers and sisters, drawn from various leadership groups who orientation coaches. Attendance sheet. And we are going to have you in small groups for the purposes of serving you better. I humbly request that you cooperate with them. If you get attendance sheet that is up to 100, that one already you in small groups. Is God assist us in you can see the various tents have been labeled, or where you're seated, there are various labels together. So that is who you want to be as for the time we are to be with you during orientation, and probably for the entire of your semester. So cooperate with them. Listen to what they are telling you. I want to hope that by the end of the exercise, you will also become orientation coaches, so that when when those following you come, you will guide them the way they are guiding you. Are we together? You can see the St. George Scouts doing a good job to join those society. Many remarks. I want to bring it to a close for now, but I will be with you the entire week. My name is Dr. Gladys Osoro, the Dean of Students, Kisii University. I've been in this university for the last 12 years in that office. So there is enough experience in safe hands. I welcome you as my youngest sons and daughters. My other name is Mama Watoto. Sawa sawa. My other name is Mama Watoto. So with open arms, I heartily welcome all of you to Kisii University. Feel at home, feel comfortable. Please don't die with your issues. Let us know we work with you. A lot of cases of people committing suicide and many other issues. We do not want that to happen. We are here to work with you. God bless you. As you start your journey at Kisii University, and I want all of us here seated like this when we shall have our graduation, either 2 years, depending on whether you are doing a diploma or a degree. There are some who take 4 years, there are some who take 6 years. Kindly feel welcome. A quick one. How many of us have been admitted to the School of Arts and Social Sciences? Arts and social science. Let's appreciate them. Congratulations. Let's appreciate them. They admitted to the School of Education, Human Resources. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Wow. Thank you. Those ones from the School of Law. School of Law. You know, these are regulated courses. Thank you so much. Let's appreciate them. School of Information Science and Technology. Fist. Your hands. All right, all right. I can see a number. Let's appreciate them too. School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management. And let's appreciate them. Thank you. Oh, School of Business. Oh my God. Sobe. School of Business. Oh yeah. Good, good. Congratulations to them. Yeah. I know we have been admitted into various programs within these schools. We are going School of Health Sciences. Oh, madaktari. Watanidunga shindano. School of Health Sciences and Medicine. Wow, quite a number. Thank you. Congrats. This is also a regulated course, so the number could be relatively small. So we want to appreciate you and may God bless you. I want to say that there is provision for changing from one course to another. You will be guided either intra-school or inter-school. Be guided well. Don't be frustrated because it will be done openly. And do so once you have been guided properly. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. Now we want to appreciate our able mama watoto. Sindia, nyinyi ni watoto wake. As young as you can see her, she is Korera. Do you know Korera in English? She looks young, but sweet 16. She's our mom, our able Dean of Students, Dr. Gladys Osero. I want you to stand because now you're tired so that we can appreciate her before we bring the next speaker. Can we stand and stretch? Very good, very good. Stretch. Then we thank our able Dean of Students. Very good. Now, the next speaker comes in. I want to invite Congress to say something small, then we invite our games officer. Thank you.
Asante sana, Mama Watoto. We are really proud of your office. It has come to my attention that during the admission, some of you may have forgotten to register with any religious cohort. There are forms here, they will be going around. Kindly, if you are made to register by then, you can indicate your details. Sasa, tukae kwa Bwana si sote.
Very good. Tukae wapi? Kwa Bwana. That is very powerful. Our has enabled understand how we should be holistically balanced. The chaplain brought the issue of the spiritual aspect. And you know, when you are holistically balanced, you are balanced in 4 areas. And that's why we started with the spiritual aspect. Then there is the issue of the social life, which our able mom has talked about, the issue of dress code, which is very important. Dress code, I can see you now well dressed, but after a few, maybe weeks or months, you will change because you will see your colleague wearing a tumbo cut. You don't even wonder about the weather and your tumbo is out. But when you came here, as you are seated here, haven't seen, and I think I will not see anybody who is has a tumbo cut, or maybe you are smart freezing. You don't even wonder about the weather and the pneumonia and such like. We have learned a lot. Even the issue of COVID, we pray that God may protect us. We are seated very close. May God intervene. Now I'm going to invite the issue of physical aspect. I said holistically balanced is in 4 areas. That is the spiritual, the mental, the physical, and the social. Okay, excuse me, this is the games officer, but we have the next, which was to come after the games, is the aspect of the central services, and our deputy registrar, Engineer Ongware. That is the program that was to come after the games, because he's going to attend a meeting and come and talk to you. Welcome, Engineer.
Thank you. Thank you, Dean of Students, Dr. Gladys also, for this time. Thank you, our students, first years, commonly known as freshers. They are so fresh. Whatever you did in Form 4, you'll just be a ladder. Work starts. As you heard, my name is Engineer Fred Bukware. I'm the Deputy Registrar in charge of Central Services. We may not meet with you after this as common as you may meet with your teachers, because I may not be coming to your class to teach, but I will facilitate the teaching that is taking place. You will wonder why I've been given time to address you, and yet I don't. When you hear of the central director, they facilitate the teaching. Exam of a picture in a class. Or uses that power. If it's not there in your class or in your rooms, I am ensure that as you'll be told by your deans, 40% will be academics, 60% will be awards. I'm in charge of the university transport system. We have buses for traveling to different academic trips. You will be guided on yourself or on a trip. You will be passing to respective on the occasion. We will take. We have Rwanda and trips to facilitate you when it becomes those services. As you have been studying about, if you are, for example, study something physics, see how an electron travels, is didn't produced, first of all, and comes and makes power here. We will take you those sources of generation of power, be it geothermal or other sources of power, and you will appreciate. So 60% will be part of it. Some of you will be given home residence, and some have been given, I think, some are borders here. Even your border isn't out. Those in border, and the biggest challenge you've had, even not only in the border of being, but generally in our toilets, how we use them. You will find the Asian type or American type of toilets. You'll be required to flush those toilets after you use them, isn't it? Isn't it? I know some of us, including me, where we come from, is that you may not be having that flushable issues. Kindly, when you see something white, just pull it gently. Don't just pull it kidogo to assist you clear any other ways there, so that the other person using it will come and find it clean. You are custodians, I think Mainga is here, these people, and even fellow students, and I will urge even the scouts to show us and even how to use those toilets, because imagine some of us might have learned in the very funny high schools where the toilets were funny, but these are universities whereby toilets are clean. I know some high schools, I know, unajua tu. So kindly keep the university cleaner than you found it. Okay? Your classes, like now, if you go to tuition complex, it's very neat. In your hostel, you'll find a socket. If you don't find it, your fellow student who was there before must have taken it. Because once we built electricity, we water, and even put curtains, and the window have the curtains and the glass. But some of you decide to pack or misuse the sockets. Kindly make the room better than you found it. Even outside there where you are living. What defines a student a university student is the way you conduct yourself. You cannot come here and the university to study and go back and still behave the same way. So in summary, I may not have much to tell you, and I've told you, we will meet several times, but remember that my office exists there as the Deputy Registrar of Central Services. If there's no power, tell your person in charge of halls, always the halls custodian is there. He'll come, I will send my engineers or technicians, they'll come and fix for you. If there's no water around, make sure that my office knows. Always, if you want to access me through also the Dean of Students. We may not meet that very close. If you want transport for your academic trip, it will be organized by your respective heads of departments and lecturers. But know that we are there, that the university exists, that the infrastructure of the university will keep it better. That it is you and others who will be part of us in perfecting this university. Sometimes you have walked around, you have seen the green area, we have the way we have tried to keep the compound, the fauna and flora, the trees around, just make them. If not so, join our club that will add us more trees here so that we continue getting more rain. Welcome, my first years. Welcome to Kisii University. Enjoy your learning here. We are going to be with you. We will assist you to achieve the academic requirements came for. Bless you.
Thank you, Engineer Ongware, for that very nice talk. So we give him a clap. Zaidi ya hiyo. Thank you very much. Now I welcome our Able Games officer, David Obung. Atuambie vile tutafanya exercise. Ndio sahi tumetoka hapa tuku physically fit. Welcome.
Thank you, Madam Pauline, the Dean of Students, all members of staff present from the Dean of Students office and other offices, our KUSUSA officials led by the Secretary General. I'm seeing also the sports director and even the treasurer was here. Our first years. Good morning. DJ, hebu achilie hiyo wimbo moja. Asante sana DJ. Wengine wanashangaa, why did I ask for that song? There's so much to thank God for. Ask yourself, how many of you sat KCSE? Or how many of you started standard 1? And you will know why I have to thank God that you are here. So let me take this opportunity to welcome you to Kisii University, to congratulate you for working hard. I don't know the percentage, but very few people make it to these universities. You are the cream. And you have to thank God for that opportunity He has given you to be here at Kisii University. There are hundreds of thousands of other students who wanted this opportunity, but they didn't have it. So I thank God that you made it and you are here, and I congratulate you so much. As you have heard, my name is David Gikenyi Obungo. I work in the Dean of Students Office, Games Section. So you had Dean put it. We have 3 sections in the Dean of Students. There is chaplaincy. Mungu kama sio yeye hatuwezi kuwa hapa. We have games. We also have counseling. So me, I'm in games. We are 2 currently. The other person who am I working with in the office is Richa Onsika. You can stand and wave. Mr. Richa Onsika, if you go and Google, you will find his name. He's a great footballer. He played for Harambee Stars, which is the national team. In those years, when he was young, he played and won several Kenya secondary schools competitions, especially in soccer. He has also played professional football in the Middle East, and currently is working in the Games Office as the head coach of football. He also assists in several other games. So as my introduction, this year I'm doing it differently. I want to, first of all, find out how many of us were very active in games in schools, and especially I would like to do I use chini imepotea, lakini nataka kutambua kwa Kiswahili ni kutambua regional levels in secondary school sports. If you reach the regional or nationals, can you stand with that? In a game, in athletics, you represent your school in football, netball, rugby, any of those games, and you reach the regional or national. Can I see you? Wako wapi? I wish the director, you move around and you get the numbers of those students who are standing. So the scouting and St. John's, you can help to direct the sports officer to those students who said they reached regional or nationals. So then let me start my address. Kisii University is a giant in sports universities in Kenya, despite the fact that we lack several sporting facilities due to the limited land that we have. For those of you who are doing geography, And even from your own observation, you have seen that Kisii is a highly densely populated county. And what is very scarce in Kisii is land. So unlike other universities, public universities, we are among the universities which has small land, and that has limited, especially provision of sporting facilities for our university. But our university is very, very despite that fact, despite having very few fields, still we participate in all the games. So why do we offer sports in the university? I will give the four main ones. Number one is for recreation. Sometimes the studies can bring or can exhaust you. And one way of winding positively is through sports. So we are offering these sports for your needs and for your recreation. Number two, we offer sports so that those of you are talented, you can exploit your talents to the highest level possible. In other, especially in Europe, even Japan, China, if you are keen even in the Olympics, young people, especially from China, as young as 13 or 14, winning a gold medal. Those are even high school students in their places. The teams of also coming to Kenya. Manyara. Manyara? Hey, mnaishi Kenya. The Africa 100 meters record holder. This boy who represented Kenya in the Olympics, he ran recently 9.76. That is the African record for 100 meters. That boy is a student at the University of Nairobi. How many of you know Engineer Michael Olunga? He plays football. Mnamjua? Wale watu wanapenda mpira kama mimi. Jana alifanya nini? Alifunga goli ngapi? Goli 5. Akichezea timu gani? Okay, mnaijua. Engineer Olunga was a student identified through games at Technical University of Nairobi. Huyo kijana alikuwa TUK. Lakini sasa he earns 6 million shillings per month basic salary for playing football. I have several students. I can give you an example from our university who have been employed in police. They have been employed in prisons. They have been employed in KRA, some in Safaricom, and many other companies because of the exploiting their talent. So the university offers that avenue for you to exploit your talent. Still, you can study and exploit your talent. If you are gifted in athletics, in football, in swimming, any game, that is why the university offers you that opportunity to exploit that talent to the highest level. We also have students who played basketball here who are now residents in the USA. They were identified when we were playing. I'm going to give you the structure of university sport in Kenya. And the system identified them, just like Omanyara. Omanyara used to participate in Kenya Athletics Federation events through University Kenya Athletics. And now he is a sensational. He has run 10 fastest time in the world. Recently, you saw Hot Pets gave him a brand new, which vehicle was given. Hey, our students, be fast with current affairs. Watch news, read newspapers. Internet is free here. And you should, those are the few things even Dean told you. You might go to an interview and you are asked a question outside your area and you fail. Like now, if you don't know that boy and he's a sensation, that's first what is happening. To explore. And lastly, for socialization, we make very good friends in sports. And such friends can be very handy. It helps you in networking. So that's the reason why I support sports, among other over in the university. As I told you, and we apologize. I know there are students who came from schools like Kenya High. Do we have anybody from Kenya High? Can you raise your hand? And from Kenya High? Anybody from Renana? Narod School? Even Kisumu Girls? So why have I talked about such schools? Some of you have reached here, you have discovered that schools might even have had better facilities some areas than the university, but that's not limit us. So we offer ball games, football, netball, volleyball. We also offer we also offer tennis, table tennis. You know, if you seen us around, those are our students sitting around, they play in a form of rollerball resembles basketball. So we are also from Western Kenya. In fact, we were given a trophy, we were feted during the recent Kenya Football Federation Awards. Our men were the most improved. So we also participate in that game. So I don't know which one I've left. We are also supposed to introduce what we call Woodball, and they are so emerging. Our Vice Chancellor is very enthusiastic about sports, and the University Council, management, the Vice Chancellor, the Dean of Students, they have supported the university when it comes to sports, and we will find us everywhere. Even rugby, we are there currently. We have been participating in Kenya Rugby Sevens, University States, and as things stand, we are number 4 overall for those teams which were in the league. We have also been recruited to participate in the inaugural Kisii Rugby Tournament League for Universities, Rugby 15s. We are among the first 12 universities which have been sponsored to participate in that tournament. The reason being because of because we are very active. Tennis, because of our being very active, we have even been invited to participate in the Federation of African Universities tournament, which will be held in Makerere University in the next 2 weeks. I hope our Vice Chancellor will support our tennis teams they attend. So we offer all those sports within the university. The fields are the ones you are seeing. This is a soccer pitch. This is the one we also use for rugby, and we also use it for hockey. The handball courts are the other side. Even netball is the other side. Then we have, these are the courts for volleyball. Rollerball, they use that tarmac there. It needs repair. I hope very soon, engineer who was here, they are looking at it. We need to do recarpeting of those courts. Basketball, we also over. I forgot to tell you, our men and the women teams, they are in the National Division 2 League. And we are doing currently very well. It was disrupted by COVID, but it has resumed, and our team so participate, which we offer within the university. Then let me give you the structure of university sports in Kenya, East Africa, all the way to the World University Games. So Kisii University is a member of Kenya University Sports Association, which brings together both public and private universities for sporting purposes. Because of course, our country currently, even those of you who are doing business, that's why I said when you are a university student, whether you are a medical student, whether you are a law student, whether you are an education student, you are agriculture, please keep abreast with current affairs. You know the indebtedness which our country has. So sports sponsorship is not so much built in Kenya like it is in other countries. Like in South Africa, they have nationwide leagues which are even aired on DSTV because they have companies which sponsor university games. In Kenya, we don't have that. Even in Uganda, they have sponsorship of university leagues, which are even broadcast in various mass media there. The Kenya University Sports Association is divided into regions so that we are able to compete within the regions because of cost. Most universities are cash strapped and they cannot be able to participate in the nationwide league, like I've told you, in South Africa and other developed countries. So we are divided. We have what we call Western Conference. Western Conference brings together universities which are found in Western Kenya. So that is where we play our leagues. So we are grouped together with Rongo University, Maseno, Masinda Muliro, Kibabii, Jaramogi Oginga, University of Science and Technology, and then all the other satellite campuses of the main universities, which are found in Western Kenya. So that's where we are. That's our league. Just like in secondary, where now you have those and move on level. So at the university level, we do it, the conference leagues. So Kisii, we are in the Western Conference League. So we participate in the inter-university sports between the months of September and April. The finals are held in April. In the universities, we call them playoffs. Those teams which finish number 1 and 2, number 1 and every discipline, they go ahead and participate at the nationals. So we have other conferences like Nairobi North, Nairobi South. You know, Nairobi has so many universities, so they have 2 conferences. We also have Central, and then we have Coast. So once we finish the local leagues from here, where we meet University of State, you proceed to national playoffs every year in all disciplines, sports, ball games, and indoor games. Then we also have what we call KUSA National Games, Kenya University Sports Association National Games, which are held every 2 years. And those ones don't have qualification. Any university can send any number of teams depending on their financial capabilities. Then we are also a member of Federation of East Africa Universities Sports Association, FEUS. Kisii University is a very, very prominent member. Since our university was born, we have always participated in every edition of East Africa University Games. They are also held every 2 years. The last edition was scheduled to be hosted by Ndeche University in Uganda due to COVID. It has not been held. It was postponed to next year. So we hope by next year, there will be enough immunization, just like it has happened in Europe and in America and in Japan and other countries, even China, so that the sport can resume fully, like in those countries. So if by next year, Uganda will have removed the COVID protocols, which are in force right now. By the way, Uganda, even their schools have not opened, even their universities are still closed. I understand they might open from November. So we will participate in those games. We are also affiliated to Federation of Sport. So our students have also participated in Africa, like the yet I've told you, which is going to be at Makerere. We have been invited because of our previous participation, where our teams performed well. So we also participate. The next edition of Federation of African Universities Sports will be at Kenyatta University next year, and we will send our teams there because it is within our country, and we can afford to transport our students there. And like when to participate. Then we are also a member of Federation of World University Sports Association. We have participated once in those games when they were held in Shenzhen, China. So that's why I told you our university, despite the way our facilities are looking, especially when it rains, we are very active. So we participate from Kenya, East Africa, Africa, and the world. And I thank our Vice Chancellor for always sponsoring our students to reach those levels. That is why I'm telling you, for the majority of you, you can participate in leisure, in these games for leisure. You can jog around here, you can go and play badminton, you can play basketball for leisure. But for those of you who are talented, and especially who are active in secondary schools, please, you can further that into a career within Kisii University. Right now, in volleyball, we had the Africa Championships, which were held recently in Rwanda. For those of you who are volleyball enthusiasts, you will know that our Kenyan women team who have been defending were defeated in the finals by Cameroon. In the men team, one of our students, who is the captain of volleyball, was participating in those games. He is among the best 10 volleyballers in the country, and he was in the Kenyan men team. So that's why we are encouraging you that even from here, you can go places if you exploit your talent. What we have, especially in our high schools, we have teachers who demean games. I don't know why, but many even principals, many teachers, they have not, I don't know whether I blame TSC or I blame who. Many teachers at high school and the primary schools look down upon talent, not knowing that currently the best earning talent in the world is sports. The salaries profession of sportsmen earn, not even the CEO of Safaricom or Central Bank governor or the president of Kenya or even the president of US can earn that money they earn. Many of the people, those are the highest, even at the middle. You can be a millionaire while still studying here in Kisii University if you exploit your talent. You can get a scholarship while you are in Kisii University to go to US, to go anywhere and continue with your studies because of your talent. We also even have poaching. Some of the universities in Kenya, which are like KU, Mount Kenya, Strathmore, sometimes they also poach students from other universities and they pay their fees so that you can participate in sports for them. So we encourage you to join all those teams I've said. So that is the structure of sports, university sports in Kenya. And as I've told you, we participate at all levels. We communicate through not sports, the way Madam Gladys Otoro told you, our dean. So we will also put out our sports calendar in the not sports, because we are resuming very soon. Our league will start on 17th of next month. How do you join these teams and you'll be selected into the university teams? By simply presenting yourself in the venues where they are playing. We will give you the numbers of the various captains. And if we don't give you the numbers, even if you come to the field, if you see volleyball playing there, or netball women playing there, or tennis playing here, and you are a player, you can simply go to the court. They will tell you is the captain. They will register you. Alternatively, before I finish, I will give you my number. You can also text me on WhatsApp. I give you those numbers. You can come to the office. The games office is located right there, next to the pavilion, that small building upstairs. That's where our offices are. You are welcome there. There's a difference when you participate in university sports and secondary sports. Huko secondary, mkienda kucheza mnabeba soda na mikate kwa basi, si ndio? Ama maziwa. Mkimaliza kucheza mnapewa. Hapa kwa universities, especially public universities, we give you an allowance. So we give you some money, which after playing you use for accommodation and for meals. So for those of you who will be lucky to join our university teams, whenever we go out or whenever you represent the university within, we pay some allowance. Ngawa saa hii ni kidogo, lakini management is looking at how to increase it. So currently, if you will be participating or representing the university in any sport, you will be paid 800 shillings per day if we are outside the university. If we are within the university, we pay you 400 shillings for your meals. So please, wakati huko kwa hizo teams, na we normally pay our students through the captains, but sometimes kuna ma-captain who can take advantage of students, especially first years. So ukiwa umeenda nje kwa michezo, know that you are entitled to 800 shillings per day. So captain akikupea chini ya hiyo, una report kwangu, ama to the any sports officer who will be accompanying you, or any member of staff. Because we are limited, we don't have enough coaches. Unlike universities like Strathmore, I know of also MKU, these private universities, even United States National University, who have employed professional coaches for their teams. Us, we are a bit limited. Most public universities, not only Kisii, or public universities. Like I told you, you know how the government is constrained currently, financially. That's why even they increased fuel prices to abnormal levels to collect revenue. I saw in today's papers that so far they have collected 1.5 billion extra from the additional taxes on oil. So we are not able to employ coaches. So what do? We use staff who have know-how in those games to help us, because the two of us cannot coach over 35 teams we have in the university. So sometimes you might find a member of staff who is not in the games as your coach. Also, we use our captains. That's where we identify a captain is somebody who has enough know-how within the team, who can even take care of the team training sessions, and even when you are out there. So if you find you are under a captain, respect them. Those are the ones we use. And like in high school, there are some high schools also which were very rich, which were able to hire professional coaches to come and train them. So we are constrained in that area also, but still, I thank our students that despite that, they always do very, very well. In Western, we compete with Masinda Muliro only when it comes to almost all games. If we are not number one, it is Masinda Muliro. Very rarely will Maseno come in, and occasionally Kaviyanga might come in, maybe in athletics. You know why? But we are beating them currently. Like I told you, tulikuwa University of Eldoret na tulishinda hiyo cross country, which is very rare. So those are, that is the structure, and that is the payment we make. So what time do we train for this sport? Like the Dean of Students said, it's not only drug addiction, which makes some students not to finish their studies. I've also had cases here where students love games more than their studies. They forget. Always remember that what brings you, the number one is academics. Then number two, kama uko games, game yako inakucha ndani. Lakini kuna wengine wanapenda game sana, wanapenda ni kama hii English Premier League. Huwa mnasikia ati watu wamechinyo ati timu yao ilishinda. Hata hapa university kuna watoto wanakucha wanapenda timu sana. Kila saa unampata ako kwa court. Haendi class. When reported to me, huwa tunasukuma sana. As we encourage our students, go to class, attend your lectures. Ukimaliza lecture, sasa kucha uwanjani. Don't come to the field and yet you have a lecture. We have had cases where some of our students, especially there was a case of a girl I came to know very late that she was not attending to most of our classes, but she was a very good basketballer. So most of the time, alikuwa na yeye ni mambo ya game tu. Hatutaki hiyo. Finish your lectures, come to the field. Normally, the training depends on your classes. So you might find some students like the hockey team or even those who are playing there. Sometimes you find they don't have classes. They agree to come to the field even at 7 a.m. They can even come to the field at 10 a.m. They can even, because of the rains, you see, it's even almost raining. So sometimes the teams can agree. When they don't have lectures, they train in the morning. But otherwise, most of our training in the games is from 4. That's when you find most students have finished their classes. So they come to the field to relax, to play, to compete, and all that. We also have internally our own competitions. So the ones I've said, the structure I gave was for university sport in Kenya, East Africa, Africa, and the world. Within the university, we also have our own competitions. Tuko na inter-year, where first years compete against second years, all the way to 4th years in all games. And we will roll out that program, you will see. We also have inter-school competitions, especially in soccer, nimeona imeingia sana. So School of Law, napata wanapambana. Then even we have competitions. Kuna yenye nimeona chusi, like in the education. Unapata arts, wanapambana na sciences. Hiyo pia imeingia. Then we have also inter-county, especially in soccer, we want to expand it to other games where your county associations, unapata Busia, ama Bungoma, Kisii, Nyeri, nini sinapambana for national integration and cohesion. We encourage that. So those internal competitions, or we call them intramurals or inter-university, we have them. And we want to encourage them more because with them, most of you get involved. Unlike the school teams, which are limited in the number of those of you who can be chosen to compete in that. And the competition is very, very stiff. Only the best are able to join. But these other ones, the internal ones, we encourage many of you to participate. So mukisikia inter-year iko, most of the days inter-years has always been won by first years. Like now ukiangalia namba yenu, mko wengi sana. Hapa mkijipanga vizuri, tukisema intaia siko, mtachapa hao wengine, kwa sababu you are not only fresh from school, lakini wengi wenu hamjasahau kucheza. So we encourage you, join any of those teams, but still, it's not a must that you join the teams that you play. We give our equipment to all students. The procedure is you come with your student ID, but currently, like you first years, I know you have not been given your ID, so you can come with your letter of offer, a copy, which you can leave in the game's office. So mnaweza chiweka pamoja, kama mnataka kucheza soka for leisure, mkuje tuwapea mpira. So weekend ama jioni mnaenda mnacheza. That is different from ile tunapea captains. But if it is for teams, it is captains who come for equipment. But for your own, hata hapa unapata kuna Islamic students, unapatanga kuna various clubs wanakuja wanasema tupe mpira tuwe tunacheza, huwa tunawapea, ama tupe rackets, ama tupe hii. So that one, you are welcome to come to the office. We will give them. We encourage all our students to participate in games and sports for also your fitness. Hiyo ndio nilisahau among the 4. I gave you 3. We also participate in games and sports to maintain your physical fitness. Daktari alisema prevention is better than what? Kiwa. So hata nyinyi sports and games eliminate so many elements. Huwezi ona daktari kama you are active physically in sports. We also encourage you, watu wa pikipiki wasinisikie wanipige, to walk a lot. Walking is a very good exercise. Kama hapa town iko hapa karibu, uacha kuwa mfifu ati wewe unapanda pikipiki kila saa na hata hiyo pesa hauna. Pikipiki vile mafuta imepanda. Sasa hii sijui ni wanawapelekea ngapi town? 50 ama 70. So instead of kupanda pikipiki, walk. Walking is a very good form of exercise to help you to stay fit, keep away from the doctor, and you will be very sharp in even your work in class. So we encourage you to participate. I think I've exhausted everything about the sports. Then there is also hii kuangalia hii mipira ya Premier League. Hiyo director sports ataongea. Hizi ma TV tuko nazo within the university. That is also part of the sports. Kuna watu wa Man U hapa ni wangapi? Na wa Chelsea? Chelsea wako? Wa Arsenal wako? Man City? Haya, najua watu wa Man U na Chelsea mliumia weekend, lakini msichali. Hii weekend inakuja, mnaweza inuka. So I wish you all the best. I welcome you to Kisii University once again. Karibu, join our teams na utembe. Recently there is a trip I went to Mombasa. Na nikagundua some of you who come from Western. Kama sasa kijana tulienda na yeye. Hata achaenda hii route, achui Kericho, Narok, Nairobi, Machakos. By the way, you can be here in the university for those 4 years na upate uchatoka hii university. So kutembea, join those teams, join scouts, like vile engineer alisema. They also have events even all the way to Rwanda. Those things you do them where you are in college. So join. Then for the teachers, wale wanafanya education, please make sure you join the university teams and you join sports. Kwa sababu when you go for your TP, I am a teacher by profession. Ile meeting ya kwanza staff room, wanafunzi wale wa TP wakiingia, hawa ndio walimu wanasema wapatie PE waende kufunza. Wapatie all the games wa coach. So how are you going to coach kama hujawahi kuja uwanjani? So join these teams, and also for the teachers, but also for all the other students. Those certificates you earn in games are very, very important. Mkienda kufanya when you are joining teaching, kuna hiyo form, kuna mahali wanaweka co-curricular activities which has about 5 marks. Hiyo 5 marks can be the difference between you and the job. So join, make sure you have co-curricular certificates. Sio tu ile degree. Hiyo degree peke yake haiwezi kukusaidia. Degree peke yake haitakupeleka mahali. Join these clubs, join games, join scouts, join music. Those are the certificates some companies look for. Kuna company Kenya hii kama Safaricom and zingine, even most banks, they want to see what are you able to do outside your area, because they also have other things. So wakipata wewe ulikuwa ni mtu wa St. John's, wanajua utasaidia company hata corporate issues hizi zingine uko nje, sio tu kazi ya ofisini. So we encourage you from the start, please join the teams, join the clubs and societies. Sira madam alisema hizo zitakusaidia to improve your CV. By the time you graduate, pata huko na certificate pomba, so that ukienda interview hata wakiangalia, yes, degree first class, sawa. Tena hizo zingine siko. Sasa we are in a very competitive world. It will give you an edge over those who only have the degree. So Mungu awabariki sana. Tutaanza kukutana viwanjani kuanzia wiki ijayo. Karibu na asante sana kwa kunisikiza. Barikiwa.
DJ, thank you. Now that it was games, I want us to appreciate Mr. Obungu by singing Parachichi. Musiketi, nimesema musimame. Games ni mzuri. Games masikia unapata unatengeneza CV. Ukimaliza CV pia unakuwa physically fit. Alafu usiende kuconcentrate huko ukasahau ulikuja kusoma. Na pia vile madam alisema student conduct. Usije ukakarivanti. Mnajua kukarivanti ni nini? Unashikilia rafiki yako mpaka unasahau ulikuwa unaenda class. Garivanting. Alafu games, nakumbuka maprofesa alikuwa anatuambia, sasa ile unasikia sexually inakuuma, unataka kasichana au kavulana, unaenda kwa kiwanja unakimbia round, ina subside na unaendelea na maisha. Si mnasikia games ni mzuri? By the way it works. Ukisikia sexually mambo iko mbaya, unataka kasichana kabisa kabisa. Sasa akili ni kama remote, una change from Citizen unaenda KTN. Unakuja hapa kiwanja unazunguka round 2 inaenda. Sasa tunataka hiyo parachichi ndio to appreciate Obungu, to welcome our able chairman clubs and societies Bernard Mugoya. Okay. Parachichi, fanya hivyo. Parachichi, parachichi, bye bye. Chiki chiki maji yatende matunda. Thank you. Get seated. Welcome, Mr. Bernard.
Okay, thank you so much, our MC. Hamjambo. Our first years, hamjambo. Okay, thank you so much, Madam Dean, the XUSA leaders, our guests, and fellow club leaders. Good afternoon. Okay, I'm Boya Bernard. I'm the chair of the Clubs and Societies Summit. And on behalf of all the clubs and societies, First, allow me to welcome all the first years to Kisii University. Mjipige makofi. Okay, first and foremost, I will start by defining what is the Clubs and Societies Summit. So in Kisii University, we are privileged to have 142 clubs and societies. These clubs and societies are grouped into 6 cohorts. The first one is the professional cohort. This is the cohort that represents all the professional courses. If you are taking BBAM, BCom, education, health science, there is a club under each and every faculty. And each faculty, those clubs are represented under the professional cohorts. On the next cohort that we have is the religious cohort. I believe that when you join during the orientation, you pass through the desk of at least a religious group, the SDA, CU, the outreach, the Muslim community, and the others. Those ones are under the religious cohort. Then we have the mentorship cohort. These are the clubs that strive to expose students and to learn outside the classroom. If you have an interest, maybe like in modeling, you fall under the mentorship cohort. If you have interest, like we have a research club, that is meant at the mentorship. So we have these platforms to nurture us and to grow us outside the classroom. Then the next cohort that we have is the county cohort. Nani atoki kwa county hapa? See, we all belong to at least one county. So we have the county cohorts, whereby each and every county is represented in Kisii University. And we are blessed that out of the 7 counties, we have 43 represented in Kisii University. So we have the leaders, welcome them after a short while. The next cohort that we are having is the edutainment cohort. The edutainment cohort is the cohort that ile ya kujibamba. Wangapi wanajua kudance? Si tuko na watu kudance. We have those who are talented. Music, poetry. We have the entertainment cohort that coordinates your activities. Then the next cohort that we have is the edu service. Tangu tukuje hapa during the registration and now during the orientation, you have seen 2 groups in full uniform. Sindio? Those groups, the St. John's Ambulance, the Scouts, and we have the Heart Association. They are under the edu service. They are the ones who ensure that we have a clean environment for us to operate and learn. The way the tents are arranged, it is under their courtesy. So we have such groupings for you to join, those who have interests, those who are scouts in high school, St. John's Ambulance members in high school, we have the clubs for you. Then the last cohort, actually I've exhausted all of them, the 6. So in the summit, we are a team of 21 leaders drawn from all the cohorts, representing various clubs and societies. If you allow me to introduce the summit team so that they can say a word. So I'll just call all of them to come forward because some are the official leaders of the summit, where we have the 3 leaders, the chairperson, the secretary to the summit, and the summit treasurer. The rest are the cohort leaders. So all the summit, can you come forward, please? Thank you so much. So this is a section of the summit representatives. We just finished our exam. Much. So the group of this. So I'll just give them an opportunity to tell you their names because of time and to state the cause that they represent. So I'll start with this.
Good afternoon. I'm Katelo, presenting the service cohorts scout group.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Naomi Mwaniki. I'm the treasurer, Edu Service cohort. I come from the St. John Ambulance.
Good afternoon. I'm Beatrice Muema from Mentorship Cohort. I'm the treasurer, a representative in the Young Farmers Association.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. I'm Vanessa Obonyo from the religious cohort. I'm the Secretary General.
God is good all the time. I'm Colin Skuria from professional cohort. I'm the chairman. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Odiwar Felix from the Edu Service cohort as the Secretary General.
Good afternoon. I'm Joseph Mumba, the chair for the county cohorts. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, the summit team. On my side, I'm once again Boya Bernard. I'm the chairperson of the mentorship cohort. All those who have interest in being nurtured in various fields outside the classroom, you can get in touch. So, of the summit. The summit is the body that represents all the clubs and societies. And our key objective is that we are striving to create a unity in a diversity. How can we unite all the 147 clubs represented in Kisii University? So the summit comes in to coordinate all the activities, the clubs and societies. And I believe if you look behind there, we have the representatives of the various clubs and societies from various cohorts. You can get in touch with them, get to register with the club of your favorite if you are in the professional cohort. And in your group also, we've shared the list of clubs and societies and their leaders. So if you are from the School of Business or you are not sure, kindly make use of those contacts. I believe as per the program, we are still going to have more time to share with the clubs and societies that are going to interact more. So I wish you all the and have a success. Thank you so much. I'm being reminded something very crucial by Madam Dean on the achievements that the clubs and societies have made. Over the years, since the formation of the clubs and societies, I joined Kisii University in 2018, but the history I was given is that prior to the formation of the clubs, there was only one club in this institution. And getting things to be done the way they have been done today, it was not an easy task. Today, because of the courtesy of the clubs and societies, things are able to work smoothly. We have some of the best clubs in the country. We have a tax society, which is currently the best club in the country. We have the Scouts, which is the best in East Africa and in Kenya. We have various clubs which help the professional clubs. They really play a critical role in linking our students with the outside world, exposure in the job market. So, the leader of the clubs and societies, I will to urge us all that today, before we leave this venue, make effort to reach at least one club that's relevant to you. If you are doing education, we have a club for the education group. If you are in sports, there is a club for your course. So, it is my call to you, do not stay in Kisii University and leave after your 4 years without joining a club. Life does not only revolve about the coursework alone, but clubs give you the pre-exposure to the job market and to the outside world before you exit the university. So, as I want to advise you that make good use of your time in this institution. And the best place that you are going to learn much is through the club, not only through the coursework. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much. Hiyo muziki inaingia, hata yule alikuwa anataka kulala anashituka tu na ako awake. Asante, nataka uwapati Okay. Appreciate them. Tunapanua tu hivi, alafu tuangushe mara moja. Very good. Now we're inviting able union leaders or union student representatives. It is a powerful team of young, handsome men and beautiful girls. You will admire them. I welcome you. And as we welcome, tunafanya ile ya kufanya kidole hivi. Kila mtu. Tena. Na mguu. Tena. Hey, our able union, the student union leaders. Kasa. Welcome.
DJ, thank you.
Sawa, thank you so much. Wengine wanasema mnataka ingine? Mnataka ingine? Inakuja saa hii. Sawa. Nataka tumalize haraka tuende lunch, tupate hiyo ingine ikiwa moto. Sawa. I'll call the school representatives. They will say a word or two. Then we get another one. Sawa. We have 8 schools, and 8 schools, they have respective representatives. Are we together? All of you belongs to a certain school. Are we together? The School of Social and Art Sciences, School of Education, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, all those schools, they have representatives. Are we together? Now, I'll start by calling the representatives from the School of Agriculture and Natural Resource. Agriculture and Natural Human Resource, AN. How many of you belong to that school? AN. Your representative is here. He will talk to you. He will advise you on what you should do and what you should not do. Are we together? Before I hand this microphone to him, we have an announcement. Come kindly. When you will be breaking for lunch, please ensure that you register with your respective counties or the cohorts. Are we together? If you are from Siaya, there are people from Siaya. If you are from Bungoma, there are people from Bungoma. If you are from Kitale, are we together? Ensure that you do that before you break for lunch. Are we together? Are you together? On the same, there are some of you are asking questions. Please, if you have any question, our student leaders, they will provide their numbers. In case you have any question, you channel that question to them. They will answer you. Are we together? If they can't answer that question, it will be escalated to those who can answer it. Are we together? So as I'm leaving the field for my brother to give his address, I'll give you my number. In case of any question, you will just send it, I answer. As he leaves the stage, he will also leave his number. In case you have any question, you channel to him. Are we together? Mine is 07 18 62 9494. Alan. 07 18 62 9494. DJ, mtu akikuja unamwekea ngoma, akitoka ni hivyo, sawa? Aya, karibu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Madam Dean, the staff, and SUSA leaders, and our new student of Kisii University. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. Thanks for responding. I'm Julius Otieno, the congressperson from the School of Agriculture. How many are from agriculture? Just wave your hand. Wengine wameendelea wapi jamani? Okay, fine. I want to acknowledge the strive that you made in high school to enable you to join these universities of 21st century. Mujipigie makofi jamani. You know it's not easy. Kupita hii maneno ya magoha is quite tough. So as you join here, I know you will cope up with many things that entailed in the university. The people from my school, I hope we are going to meet as the faculty and introduce you more on how things are going there. Furthermore, I understand that you know why you are here. The core objective for you to be here is academic and other mentorship thing that can grant your academic details. So try to focus. Masomo si ngumu sana. Ni kujaribu tu. Au namna gani? So stick to the objective that you are here to pursue. It will be better for you. University has a freedom, and the way you utilize that freedom will determine how you will be in future. Freedom iko mingi, but use when mentally proper to ensure that you make the right decision and cooperate well with the institution. Things will be better, so that you can also brand the name of the school. When you perform well, University of 21st Century will be well recognized, not only countrywide, but international. I don't want to tell more. Let me usher in another person. To those who may have any inquiry from my school, I can give you the phone number so that you can reach me in case of anything. My phone number is 0791367426. But don't call past. Past mausiku sana bana.
Sawa, it's okay. So I'm being reminded that the school representative, please be brief. Tunataka tuende line turudi mapema, si ndivyo? Okay, I'm calling the next speaker, School of Business, CB. If your registration starts with CB, whoever is coming in front is your leader. Are we together? Kiongozi Mwira.
Madam Dean, staffs present, my fellow leaders, and our new students. Good morning. Good morning once again. Sorry, it's good afternoon. My name is Dennis Muwira. I'm a bona fide student of this university, and I also have the pleasure to represent the School of Business in the student union. And I have a few things that I can say. Number one, in the School of Business and Economics, we mean business. We do our things properly, and we make sure all of you get their marks before they proceed to the next year. Sawa sawa? So any person who has a registration number starting with CB11, CB12, up to CB20, all of you are our students. I know you are around 500. We welcome you in Kisii University, and most specifically, the School of Business and Economics. We have 4 departments, and we have organized very well, even with my fellow class reps, so that we can make sure we orient you properly according to how our department runs, how the school runs, and we also have professional associations you can join so that you can build your careers. So thank you so much, guys. Congratulations for making it to Kisii University. Tunawapenda sana. Karibuni Kisii. Asante.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. School of Health Science and Medicine. Kiongozi Scott. You be brief, you will have time to interact with your members. Kindly.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Kwani mmechoka? Ama ninja? Comrades power. Ama mjui hiyo? Aya, comrades njaa. So, Kinuthia John. Yeah, Scott is my name too. You know, jina unaweza nipata nayo haraka. So, I represent School of Health Science and Medicine, but let me speak as representative for CIST. She's not around. She's Faith Jepkegoi. Majina zao. Yeah, she's Faith. Hayuko. So, how many are from CIST? CIST. CIST. Oh, School of Information Science and Technology. So I'm informed that you have two associations, KUKSA and KUISA. Yeah, I believe wakikuja wale clubs and associations mtajua. So about my school, yeah, HE for H health. HE, kama registration yako ikianza na HE, no mkono. Unajua nyinyi si wengi. Yeah, thank you. Commonly madaktari hawapendi maneno mingi. But anyway, welcome to our school. We'll meet huko tu. And we just have one professional association, KUMSA. Wako pale and they are selling lab coats. So, karibuni.
Liz, ujasema thank you. Sema thank you. Asante sana. School of Art, no, School of Education. School of Education. Najua walimu ndio wako wengi sana, si ndio? Karibu bwana Rin.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. If you are happy and you know, clap your hands. If you are happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Good. I'm Orina Amos. I'm a teacher. I'm representing School of Education and the Human Resource Development. Teachers, you are much welcome. Those students with the registration number ED, ED11, ED12, ED13, you're under education. Now, somebody said, cogito ergo sum. I think I am. That is one of the philosophers from French by the name René Descartes. Cogito ergo sum means I think, therefore I become. If you have called into Kisii University, know that you are an elite. You are an international student. You are in a university of 21st century. And through this university, you'll make it in life. As comrades, you only have one law. We say, comrades power. So, nikisema comrades power, na nyinyi mnanijibu comrades power. That is the power of the comrades. Comrades power. Say power. Comrades power. Comrades power. Comrades power. Yes, as comrades, comrades are always right. Comrades are never wrong. And if rule number 1 does not apply, refers to rule number 2. Those are the rules of our comrade. Sawa sawa. As teachers, we have only one association, Kisii University Student Teachers Association. This is the only association which nurtures the teaching profession. So as a teacher, ensure that you are registered under that association. Sawa sawa. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. School of Law. Karibu.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Teddy Joseph Ochieng Odhiambo is my name. I'm the School of Law Congressman. Students from the School of Law, you're welcome to Kisii University. We are the top law school in the country, ahead of University of Nairobi, Kenyatta University, Strathmore. Our students have consistently posted top grades at the Kenya School of Law. So those of you whose registration numbers begin with LA for law, make sure that you feel at home here at Kisii University. At faculty level, we shall be doing orientation again for you. So much of the questions you may have will be answered at that point. Finally, let me finish by saying, here at the desks that are here, we have the Human Rights Club, courtesy of law school, as well as the Law Student Society of Kisii University. Make sure that you register with those associations. Then we will have a good time here at Kisii University. Sawa sawa. Thank you very much. Let's have a nice day.
Thank you so much, School of Law representative. I'm now calling upon the School of Pure and Applied Sciences representative, Bwana Marcus. Karibu, karibu, karibu.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon once more. Yes, my name is Marcus Wamui from the School of Pure and Applied Sciences. I will be very brief as a cock on a hen. You know, we people from School of Pure and Applied Sciences, we spend most of our time in labs, doing practicals, not in theory. Are we together? So I will not consume your time. I know you are hungry. Also, we scientists also suffer from something we call decay theory. Sometimes we forget what we are about to say. So actually, I've forgotten what I wanted to tell you. But anyway, I want to take this chance to welcome you to Kisii University. It's the best university, especially in Western Nyanza. This is the best place to be. It's a place which will mold you to be an important person in the competitive world. So guys, I'm urging you, the zeal, the yarn that you have, may you continue with it up to the time you will finish your 4th year. For me, I did a course we call analytical chemistry. And in 2 months' time, I'll be certified analytical chemist. So I'll be graduating in November. So as for now, I have already finished school. I'm just waiting to graduate. So in 4 years' time, you'll be like me. So nyinyi wote mtakuwa mnagoja ku graduate a time like this. Wow. Ama hamtaki ku graduate? It feels nice. So for you to be eligible to graduate, you have to work hard. After working hard, work smart. My dear first years, 4 years in university, they learn very fast. Utilize your time well. Use your time well. Don't be influenced by your peers. Know whatever you came here to do. Are we together? Also, I want to tell you one thing. For all those guys from School of Pure and Applied Sciences, in chemistry department, physics, and biology, you are supposed to have lab coats. But those others in sparse, like doing actual science, pure mathematics, applied mathematics, kindly, you don't need lab coats. It's only those doing courses in biological department, chemistry, and physics. Also, those guys in health sciences, those also doing education science, you must have lab coats. Actually, not those lab coats mnaenda kununua huko daraja. Lab coats kunazo zinauzwa huko. So after this, you guys go and look. Msiende hizo zinauzwa huko kwa market. Hapa tunatakanga kitu quality. The best quality. Thank you guys. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marcus. School of Arts and Social Sciences. You be brief.
Sawa sawa. Asante Bwana Speaker. To all comrades, permit me to greet you in a unified spirit. Comrades power! Comrades power! Comrades viva! Mkochonjo. Yeah, I'm Kevin Otieno, representative from Arts and Social Science courses. I want to be very brief. You all came here with one core agenda, or rather a purpose. That is education. And this is the most powerful or lethal weapon to change the society. If you want to change the state of your family, you want to change your future, it is education. So be very much serious with your education for the period you will be in this institution. And again, you all have a dream. It is upon you now to get confused or get focused with your dream. Wake up and start chasing your dreams. Mengi mazuri tutapanga kama familia ya sasa, tutapatana tuongee hayo maneno yote. Sawa sawa. Asanteni, mbarikiwe.
Okay, thank you so much, school representatives. I started by telling you that we have 8 representatives, and so far you've only seen 7. One of us, one Faith, she's not around. She's the one representing the School of Information Sciences and Technology. She will join you when time deem it appropriate. Are we together? Please, if at all you have any question, you have any issue pertaining your school, ensure you reach out your leaders. Are we together? Are we together? Okay, it's now my turn to speak. I'll not speak much because we still have time to interact with you. And it's almost lunchtime. I'll not consume much of your time. Can someone tell me why he is in this university? Do you know why you are in the university? Eh? Can you say?
For education.
For education. Wewe unasema ati kupatana na marafiki. We all have different reasons why we are at this university. Are we together? Why are you in this university?
For association.
For association. Hey. Sawa, sawa. I started by telling you we all have different reasons why we are in this university. Are we together? Together. So in this university, you should not only concentrate on what? Classwork. Are we together? You are seeing people telling you for association, for learning, to make friends. Wengine wanasema, why did you choose on Kisii University?
For education.
Anasema yeye alikuwa anataka kusafiri sana. She wanted a university far away from their home, which is also good. So we've heard by ourselves the various reasons why we are in this university. You will get to realize someone from Kapenguria is looking for a friend who is also from what? Kapenguria. Is that what brought you here? Hati huyu tulitoka na yeye shule moja, sasa lazima tutembee tu na yeye. Mamangu aliniambia hivyo. So if you are doing that, or if you will be doing that, then you don't know why you are in the university. Are we together? Have you ever asked yourself why the university were not situated around your areas, like the high schools and whatever? You see the high schools, ukitoka kwako, unaona high school iko hapa, sawa? Primary, next to your home. But university, you have to travel. Are we together? So you've traveled all the way from Turkana If you come here, you still just look someone from Turkan. Huh? Are you really normal? Me, when I came into this university, I traveled all the way from Siaya. When I came here, I started looking people from Mount Kenya, people from Rift Valley. We intermingle, not that you spend all your time with people from your caliber. Are we together? If you get back home, which story will you tell your parents and people who never stepped into the university? You are looking for a roommate. Unasema mimi mamangu aliniambia kama si Mkikuyu hapana. Nonsense. Please ensure that you interact with people from all different what? Different what? Communities, calibers, and all those. So, as much as ethnicity remains an identity, it should not be misconstructed to mean what? Eternity. Are we together? Acha tu hiyo kitu ikue tu identity yako, but usikue ukitumia ati mimi ni Mkikuyu, mimi hiyo library sasa iko na Wakikuyu, mimi hata sitaenda. Na ngoja hao Wakalenjin watoke kwa hiyo library ndio mimi niende. Is that what brought you to the university? Please ensure you interact with people from different parts of this country. That's why the university, they were situated, they are just one within what? There are even some countries which doesn't have universities. So please ensure you observe that. So there is other thing. As you are here, you are a role model to your community. Some of you are more than aware that community doesn't want to see you thriving. Are we together? Why don't they want you to see you thriving? If you are wise, if you are educated, if you have all those good things, no one will intimidate you. Can someone intimidate someone who has gone to school? Wewe umeenda shule, ukienda nyumbani mtu anakutafuta uende mchungulie ng'ombe. Is that possible? No one can subject you into such activities. Are we together? Please, when you are in the university, ensure that you behave in a good manner. Are we together? If you go back to your home or to the village, you have what? You have a good representation of what is happening at the university. Are we together? Are we together? You can educate people at your area. You can sensitize them. And this will only be possible when you behave decorumly. What is a decorum behavior means? Ensure you are always neat and tidy. Are we together? Ensure that your interaction with people is very perfect. Are we together? There is a say which says, I would wish to speak much, but let me finish by saying this so that I can give other leaders time to speak. If you are determined to success, you will find a way. If you are not, you will find an excuse. Can anyone interpret what I'm saying? If you are determined to succeed, you will find what? A way. But if you are not, you will find an excuse. Are we together? I wish you well. I wish you a happy stay at Kisii University. I'm taking this chance now. No, let me introduce myself. I'm Alan Ochieng from School of Pure and Applied Sciences. I'm taking industrial chemistry as a course. Thank you so much. I'm now calling upon Laban Masharia, the sport director, to give remarks.
Thank you very much, the speaker, the Office of the Dean of Students, the members of the staffs present, my fellow leaders in the Kisii University Students Government, all the recently joined first years. Good afternoon. Hebu tusalimiane namna hii. Kama unaniona. Kama unaniona tusalimiane namna hii. Some of them even can't see me. Some of you can't see me. It's so funny. Lakini maybe ninja. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I want to be short and precise. I'm Laban Macharia. I'm a 4.2 student at the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, undertaking a bachelor's degree in industrial chemistry. Right now, I'm only remaining to defend my project tomorrow. Then I'll be done with my coursework. Again, I'm privileged to serve the Kisii University fraternity, the students' fraternity, as a member of the students' executive in the position of sports, culture, and entertainment. As you have heard from the previous speakers, you've been told more about sports by my senior, the games tutor. That is the reality on the ground. Mine is to ensure that your welfare or your well-being in the sports is being catered for. Want to join any gaming activities or any sports activity, you can as well see me, or I will rather guide you on how to register on the different sporting activities in our institution. As we've been told, talents are really paying. In fact, as we talk, we will be having a team of athletes who will head to Nairobi next month to prepare for African sports competitions. So those guys will be representing Kenya in the African University sports. So those are some of the opportunities that you should utilize in a university setup. And by the way, don't be cheated by anyone. You came to a university to get a degree. But when you get outside there with your first class in analytical or actuarial science, the employer will have to request for an extra thing. And that extra thing that will make you to get the employment will be that certificate that you got while playing soccer, while playing volleyball, while playing handball, or when you joined any other co-curricular activity in a university setup. So don't just concentrate in your academics. Be diverse, interact with people, join the various sporting activities in the university. And by so doing, even when you graduate, you will have an added advantage of that certificate that you will get from these facilities. That is sports. Secondly, I represent students in the committee of Cultural Week, or the culture. As we might all know, we are here, we are seated here, we are people from different ethnicity backgrounds. So we always hold a Cultural Week every year to celebrate the diversity of our different cultures. And by so doing, we are also in a position to harness talents from you people. And also, we give you a moment of interaction against yourselves. You are able to know that other person from that other tribe. And by doing, we coexist peacefully. That is culture. Then entertainment. In the entertainment sector, in conjunction with the fellow leaders from the student government, I'm elected to ensure that the welfare of the students is catered for in as much as entertainment is a concern. What do I mean? We hold or we organize various entertainment activities for you people. And through the entertainment activities, you are able to free your mind, you are able to free stress, and you are also able to showcase your various talents. Also through the entertainment activities, we have the entertainment facilities within the university, and some of them you are already told by the director, the games tutor. For the lovers of football, we have the DSTV halls. We meet at the Nyayo Hall down here, where you'll get to know those recreation facilities. And by so doing, in a university setup, we always say that a comrade must enjoy. A comrade must enjoy. A comrade must enjoy. But you must not let the enjoyment enjoy you. You must not let the enjoyment enjoy you. So enjoy in the right way, use the recreational facilities within the university, and we as a student government, we are here to ensure that your well-being as comrades is catered for. And by those small or many remarks, I want to urge all the students in here, please, if there is something that is very important, something that helped me when I joined this institute is a county student association. As the speaker said, every students come from a association. Kama unatoka Murang'a, kama unatoka Siaya, kindly register with those people. You share common challenges. When it is bursary application back there, you share those bursary forms. So don't just relax. Go to those tables, find where your county is, and by so doing, when you have a challenge, those are the first people who can be shown to help you. And by those many remarks, I want to say thank you. And once more, congratulations for joining Kisii University. Asante.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think for those who are interested in joining the various activities, you can have my number. And by the way, I can see very many people don't write these numbers. I want to assure you that there are many challenges within the university. And the only people who are so much close to the system of this university and the operations, they are these elected student leaders. They are the people who can intervene on your behalf in very many offices within the institution. So when a leader gives a number, just know that in one way or another, you will need that number. Probably your portal will fail, and that leader will guide you. If you don't have the number, who will guide you? So kindly be taking the numbers. My number is 0700 531 269. 0700 531 269. Save Laban. You text me. I save yours such that when you call, I'll be in a position to know who is calling. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's Laban Masharia. It's the first person I met when I came into this university. When we came, it's the first person who became my friend. And now you see we are serving in leadership positions. It's from Murang'a, I'm from Siaya. Mekaa hapo ati mamangu aliniambia mwenye tulikuwa na yeye high school ndio tukae na. Please change on that. Are we together? Are we together? A kind reminder, you are being reminded to register with your respective county courts. Are we together? When you are from Migori, there are people from Migori. When you are from Malindi, there are people from Malindi. Ensure you do that before you break for lunch. Are we together? I'm now calling upon our treasurer. It's the university treasurer now. I told you I'm the speaker. She's the one in charge of all the finances at the university. Purity, kindly.
Good afternoon. Saseni. Wenye mko huko nyuma mnanisikia? Saseni.
Wamesema usonge mbele.
Mask ndo mnione. Mnaniona? Wenye mko juu? Mmeniona? Sawa. My name is Purity Mudhoni. Mimi ndio treasurer wa union. I'm in 4th year. Nafanya criminology and security studies. Kuna watu wamekuja kufanya hiyo course? Hebu nione. Sawa. Mtanipata hapa nyuma ya tent alafu nitawamenta. Sawa. Otherwise, I'm happy to see you. Nikiwaona nafurahia juu nakumbuka 4 years down the line, exactly 4 years, I was where you are right now. Sai sasa nimemaliza shule. I'm just waiting graduation on December. So mkituona hivi mnajua hata nyinyi, the journey might not be easy, but with God and with the help and support from friends and other people, you're going to make it. Sawa. So mkuwa watoto wazuri, muattend lectures, msaidiane, interact with people from other counties and associations, and also join those clubs vile wamesema kama ni games. Just be a good person and don't forget where you come from. Usisahau vile ulikuja hapa juzi na wazazi wako, sawa? Najua ukiwa hapa campus unaweza jipata kwa vitu mingi mpaka unasahau kwenyu, mpaka unasahau wazazi wenyu, but remember there is a reason as to how you came here. Apart from education, hizo vitu zingine, but education lazima concentrate on your education. Make sure you make your family proud, sawa? Otherwise, I'm happy to see you. We are going to interact. Ukinipata kwa njia, unisalimie, or you ask me anything, I'll be ready to help. Sawa? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Number.
Sawa, my number is 07. Nisikuwapatie? Kuna wenye wamesema nisiwapatie. Sawa, 07 02 132 675. Thank you.
Sawa, ukikosa chakula utaweza mpigia kutumanishie pesa. Sawa? Sawa. We are in the final stage. I'm calling academic secretary. And before academic secretary, some of us are not with us. Lisa Kadambi, she is not around. I think you will meet her when she is back. Karibu. Academic secretary. Karibu.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. God is good all the time. My name is Lydia Cynthia Nasimiu. I'm the academic secretary. First and foremost, welcome to Kisii University. You're in the right institution. You have had a lot. I literally don't know what to tell you because you heard the Dean of Students speak, and she said a lot concerning academics. Actually, your main agenda being here is academics, and there is so much that you'll engage in. Basically, you have heard about the games, clubs and societies. There's so much, but please don't forget that you being here, academics is your core agenda. Do not forget about that. You have had many people stand here tell you that you came here for your education. Most probably you're thinking that is a platitude by now. Maybe it's a cliche, but do not forget it is something very important, that indeed education is the main thing that brought you over here. You might take it as something lightly, but at the end of your 4 years, you'll discover that it is important. Well, due to time, I think we'll interact in different platforms. There is much that you need to know concerning academics in this institution. There is a lot, it entails a lot. There are various departments. You have heard from your congresspersons. They have told you a lot. And I think the places that we'll meet, we'll engage more. You'll get to know what it entails for you to be here. Otherwise, thank you so much. And once again, welcome to Kisii University.
Thank you so much. The main reason why you are here is for what? Huh? Unajua, kila mtu anajua kitu ilimleta hapa, si ndio? Now, I'm now taking this chance to invite the Secretary General of this university to give his address. Later on, invite the Vice Chairperson. Are we together?
Thank you very much, Bwana Speaker. Comrades, power. Comrades, power. Comrades, power. Comrades, team. Comrades, Ria. Thank you very much. Allow me take this auspicious moment to submit the following to you. I'm Charles Okoth, the Secretary General of the KSUSA, Kisii University Student Association. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this institution, a wonderful institution. As you begin your journey, I want you to know that you are at the best, and you are in the best institution. Simujipige makofi. Yeah, just clap for yourself for securing a chance in Kisii University. Mujipige makofi bana. Yeah. So, one, maombi ya mama ukitoka nyumbani. Mama alisema ya kwamba Mungu Baba uliye juu mbinguni, unaona mtoto yangu anatoka hapa akienda Kisii University. Anaenda kukutana na watu wa aina tofauti tofauti. That is the most wonderful phrase. This is a complete institution or a complete society or a complete family. Hapa kuna mtu wa kila aina. Expect everyone. Kuna mtu wa kila aina katika hii maeneo. So this is a complete institution, and you have to be mindful of your welfare. Allow me to take you through the organogram of the KSUSA. The KSUSA is composed of 4 main key departments. That is member of general meeting, students council, the congress, and the committee. Under the KSUSA student council, at the topmost, we have the chairperson, or rather the president of the students, who is currently away over some official duties. Is in Nairobi, attending to some of special meetings, and I hope by Friday he shall be here to give his address. We have the vice chair of the union, who is currently here, Madam Lavenda Odipo, Mrembo Chap Chap. We have the general secretary, who is speaking in front of you here, or rather the secretary general. We have the treasurer, or Madam Finance. Yeah, Madam Finance. Unajua hiyo jina ukitamuka mbaya inazaribu maneno. So unaitamka mzuri. You better use treasurer kama ujui could pronounce Madam Finance. Yeah. We have the academic secretary, Mrembo Chap Chap kutoka Trans Nzoia. We have sports, culture, entertainment, Bwana Laban Masharia kutoka Murang'a. Yeah. And last but not least, we have the gender and special needs, who is currently in her teaching practice, Madam Eliza Katambi. Yeah, natoka huko Meru, pale kwa Justin Muturi. Then we have the Dean of Students, who is the ex-officio member of the Kisii University Students Association. All those student representative has or have co-roles to play. Just to mention but a few matters to do with welfare. We have Madam Vice here. If your key or your padlocks are not functioning within the institution, or rather there is some wrangles between you and landlords, kindly make sure that you take the vice chairperson's contact for you to be unamdm, alafu unajua you DM yeye na yeye pia na kudm. Sawa Madam Vice. Yeah, make sure that is happening. And academic secretary, who is the chief executive officer of academic matters under the students body. If there are anything related to academics, make sure that you reach to Madam Lydia Nasimiu, Mrembo Chap Chap. In case kuna maneno ya sports inaleta noma hapa, make sure that you contact Laban Masharia. And in case you don't have transcript in time, kuna mtu anaitwa speaker hapo, ako wapi? Alan Ochieng. Kama kuna transcript zenu haijajaa, make sure that through your class representative and through your faculty representatives, you reach speaker. Sasa hiyo maneno tumemaliza hapo. I don't want to talk much. Allow me say this, because currently we are adults. Sisi ni watu wazima, si ni ukweli? Sisi ni watu wale watu wazima ambao can freely interact and mingle. Whatever you are going to do, it's all about us or it's all about you. Jua ya kwamba jinsi ninavyoanza nilisema ya kwamba we are coming from different backgrounds to make a complete society. And that's why we are here today. For example, those who are seated in these tents, you are around 3,000. Those who are there are roughly 400 students. Wengine bado wanalala kidogo, watakuja watamuka afternoon. You know, comrades, the matters to do with your financial. You have to be financial conscious. It's very important. Isifike wakati utaanza kupaa ng'ambo unaenda USA. Wakati itafika utaanza kupaa ukienda USA. Ugali, sukuma, avocado. USA. Ugali, sukuma, avocado kando. Saizi unaenda pale town ile kuku inazunguka namna hii kwa kioo. Tafadhali let's be cautious of our little finances for us to achieve our main mandate, or rather our linchpin mandate. Thirdly, we are here on our own, and we have to be security personnel of our own. We have to be security personnel of our own. You are the policeman, you are the security guard of your own, because you are an adult. So make sure that all that you do here, you are security conscious. Drugs and abuse. Hapa Kisii region kuna chang'aa mingi sana. Kuna chang'aa. Na hao watu naitanga wisdom. Kuna wisdom hapa maeneo sana. Sasa ukibarikiwa ukafika huko, tafadhali usikunywe chang'aa, ukunywe mama chang'aa. And that's very important. Mwaso to our gents, hapana enda huko kwa kijiji ufinye chang'aa alafu nafinya mama chang'aa. It worked. Kuna mwingine hapa alikuwa amepata mwingine huko. Sasa huko ndio kumbe anaamka anawasha hiyo meko ya breweries hiyo. Anaenda huko ana make sure hiyo moto iko salama. Hiyo moto ikishakuwa salama, yeye ndio na test kama iko sawa. Ati sasa hiyo iko kali, kama iko sawa. After that yeye ako kando hapo tu, yeye kazi yake ni kuongeza moto namna hii. Jioni ikifika haendi, anasahau kurudi kwa nyumba. Anakaa hapo. Sio mzuri. Mama, baba, nimejua uko hapa, or your guardian, kindly do the right thing. If it's all about association, make sure that you join associations. For example, kuna wale watu wa Bungoma wako hapa, watu ya Kakamega wako hapa. Now, by the way, they make ugali. Ukienda hizo meetings wanaunda ugali, unapata iko hapo na kunde unakula. Kama wewe ni mtu ya kutoka Mount Kenya, make sure that unaingia kwa hizo association. Kiambu wapi nini Nyandarua, Nyandarua, kuna najua sasa mmeshajua mahali natoka, sawa. So kuna Mugithi night, kuna Mugithi mna dance huko Firerinda, na hiyo maneno iko hiyo, sio breaking news. Those things are there. Na kama unatoka huko Nyanza region, make sure umeenda huko. People are eating their English. Enda huko uongee English, ukule English. Yeah. So you have to get attached to all those county associations. Lastly, we have online websites where we normally communicate. Usiongoje bell hapa, unajua tunatoka mahali tofauti. For example, nani alisoma Kolanya Boys High School? Mwenye ako hapa? Kolanya Boys? Kunaye? Ako wapi? Umetoka Kolanya bwana? That's my alma mater, Sasa feel at home. Mimi nilisoma huko. So kuna wale wa Starehe, si ni ukweli? Wa Starehe yako wapi? Wa Starehe? Ndio wale wamekaa pale VVIP. Okay. Wale wa Alliance wako? Yana kuna mtu ya Alliance hapa? Oh, hawaongeangi. Unajua VVIP, very very important people, hawaongeangi sawa. But najua mko hapo. Na kuna wale wa Audio Prong kutoka pale huko nini? Na Wasulumeti yote. So, guys, we normally communicate through the online websites. We have Kisii University Comrades Forum 2021. That is the newly updated one. So, unaweza enda on Facebook, uangalia hapo Kisii University Comrades Forum 2021. Una DM hapo na wanataka kuingiza ndani. You make sure that you get updates there. You laugh sometimes. There are very many people there, very many authors, including Thika Road. I don't know, wako wengi sana. Yeah. So again, we have the Kisii University Student Association website. Normally, I'm the custodian of that page. Naonanga wengine wanani DM na warudishia message na waambia mnakuja. Mwingine alikuwa ananiuliza tuna report lini? Alikuwa ananiuliza Sunday jana. When are we reporting? So that's it. Ni DM pia mimi nikam DM nikamwambia kindly come very early tomorrow morning for you to be admitted. Akasema thank you. So I think he is within. I don't know. Next. Dear comrades, allow me say this. Before I welcome Madam Vice Chairperson to say a word. Then we go break for lunch. Comrades, there are things that if you will not do them here, hautaiwahi fanya. Si ni ukweli? We are mature people. Kama wewe hujai tongoza msichana ya mtu akaingia box, this is the right time kutongoza yeye aingize nini? Box. Yeah, kuna wale ambao hawajui maneno. Si ni ukweli? Huyu mrembo ni kama komoto, anasema kuna yale maneno, you have to do them here, but you do them responsibly. Unafanya nini? Responsibly. You do them responsibly. Panafanya kitu kama kuku. Unajua kuku ananga wakati anakimbia hivi, hata kama wageni wako wameshamaliza maneno, anasema goodbye. Yeah, you do it responsibly. Because after all, hata tukikwambia msifanye, hata tukitoka tu hapa lunch break hapa, tutafika huko nipe lunch break. Sasa mimi nadhani mmeenda kukula, kumbe lunch break nyingine iko. Yeah, so make sure you do them, but responsibly, because you have to enjoy. If you're not going to enjoy here responsibly, then you are not going to enjoy it anywhere. Kama hujai kamata mjana ya mtu ukaingiza box, this is the right time. Fanya haya maneno, lakini responsibly. Ndamna hiyo VIP. So, lastly, dressing code is very important. Dear ladies, just as zingine mnasemanga sisi wanaume ni wabaya. Sasa unapata tu mtu tu amekuja mzuri, anatembea tu na anatoka pale hivyo main gate, natembea polepole, anataka kwenda hivi, na kijana kutoka Kakamega Umwami anatoka pale administration, yeye pia anaenda zake, anaenda kutafuta nini pale Vusuma hapo chini kwa main gate. Alafu unapata tu mrembo mzuri tu mwenye bado kwa 17 years and a half, bado hajapata ID. Ameng'ara, mnasema ameng'ara, akakuwa mali safi. Unajua mali safi? Mnasema mali imeoga na orange juice. Sasa hiyo ni gani hiyo? Sasa mtu unapatana naye kumbe mali safi, sasa amevaa handkerchief. Unajua handkerchief? Ili yenye uwezi panguza nayo nini kupasta. Pastor atashangaa hii, haleluya, Rasul. Pastor anasema nimetendewa. Kumbe unaroga pastor. Such kind of cloth tafadhali, hata kama ni kadogo unaangalia mahali nafika, si ni ukweli? Yeah, there are those people who are addicted. There are those who are addicted, but do it mzuri. Fanya mzuri, ukae decent. Unaona Madam Purity vile alikuwa ameng'ara. Madam Purity simama aone hiyo yako haiko juu sana. Hebu akuone tu, sio kwa ubaya, you are a lady. Bas, kitu chonjo. Wala la la la. VVIP mza DM sawa, mnaweza DM. Guys, we have a blended learning system that is online, and you should be ready to catch up in advance. Yeah, kuna e-learning platform. Unajua uzuri ya e-learning, hata ukiwa kwa mwalimu anafunza pure mathematics ama anafunza animal science, si kuna watu wa animal science hapa? Wale wenye walikuwa wanasema hao ni wa criminology, hiyo ilikuwa tactics ya kufanya maneno. Wale ni wa animal science. So the goodness of online learning, ile hata kama uko umeoga, unaenda kwa bathroom hivi maji na mwagika hapa na uko online una follow up. Yaani uko tu kwa nyumba, una maneno mingi ya acha nivae aje leo niende ni uwe Otieno ama nani, unaona Wafula. Hapana. Ile online hiyo hata unaweza lala hivi mguu kae juu hivi, ama uko daraja unatembea na uko, so long as you have a good mastery, uko daraja na unaendelea tu, mwalimu anatupa zake hapo logic. Wewe pia unashika hiyo logic, for example those who are doing pure mathematics. So you have to cope up. They are very very important. Hiyo simu yako lazima ukuwe na smartphone. Unajua being in university, mimi hata sikuwahi ona smartphone mpaka vile nilikuja university. Si ni ukweli? Si kuna mtu hapo kando yako ako na kabambe na ringi, si ndio? Anajua help inakaribia kufika, si ndio? Na si yeye pia atang'ara vile wewe unang'ara hivyo. So usijali. Yeah, kuna wale pia hawatakuwa nini class groups. You make sure as a class rep, make sure that you call them. Mnawapigia simu, tafadhali kuja. Class inaanza saa 3 asubuhi. Don't leave your brothers here. You have to be your brother's keeper here. Kuwa your brother's keeper. I know nimeongea mengi, and we shall still continue to talk and to hobnob towards our core mandate, which is academics. If there is any problem, you just DM. Maneno tunanyorosha mbio mbio. I always pick all calls up to 1 a.m. Yeah, that's my sleeping time. 1 a.m. hapo usipige. Hiyo nimeshalala. Yeah, so guys, you people have a good afternoon. But before that, nataka ni appreciate hii kijana. Kuna hii kijana najua ku dance kweli kweli. You know, daktari, we have to nurture talents, tafadhali. You know, we are the dean of students. So we have to nurture talent. Hii kijana niliona ananingua kiuno, hebu amuka bwana. Huyu tu. Bas. DJ mweke ile moja tu, daktari, kindly 30 seconds tu jamaa afanye jambo hapa. Kuja bwana. Kuja. Unajua mimi nakuanga very keen, najua maslahi ya comrades. Hebu weke kitu kidogo, alafu ukate. Weke kitu moto nione vile anapeleka hiyo maneno. Daktari, hata wewe utashangaa. Kuja hapa uweke maneno. Basi. Weke kitu, ameshakasirika. Weke kitu. Anapenda zile za kisasa. Zile za kisasa anapendanga. Gospel ya kwanza. Anataka ile gospel ya kwanza inaimbaje? Nimeuona. Mkono wako baba. Ama kuna mwingine hapa umeuona? Unajua hii jamani gaidi. Sawa, wekee kitu. Tuone tuone hiyo kitu.
Tumeona mkono wake Bwana. Mingi mazuri tumeaona. Mungu betenda. Nipeo uweza. Ulitamka vitu vikawa. Neno tunatosha. Ukisema umetenda.
Wewe ni mjanja na kudanganya hapa. Wimbo ya Mungu inadansiwa wangu namna hiyo. Wacha ukora bwana. Kuja hapa nikupe lunch, usiende kuhakisha jiko. Kuja hapa. Usiende kuhakisha jiko na umefanya kazi mzito. Lunch ya comrade haikuangi pesa mingi. Lakini kwa leo unaweza kula hiyo peke yake, si ni ukweli? Sawa chonjo. Thank you very much. Allow me at this particular juncture to welcome Madam Vice Chair, Madam Lavenda Odipo, and kindly ukirudi make sure that unaangalia label.
Naona wale kuna watu wa kilo. Watu wa kilo wako hapo ground floor, VIP, alafu watu wa juu. Naona watu wa kulima wako hapa. Echo iko hapa, Quebec iko hapa, Victor, Tango dance, Hotel, Papa. Ukirudi, make sure that unaangalia mahali hiyo sticker itakuwa, or rather the label, or rather the tag. Mahali itakuwa, make sure umekaa hapo. Ukipata Victor iko huko ngambo huko, enda ngambo. Ukipata iko hapa, kaa hapo. Then maneno itakuwa sawa sawa. Let me welcome Madam Vice Chair Lavenda Odipo. Ananga maneno mengi. That's why nimechukua much of your time kidogo. Madam kutoka huko game. Madam Sister Wajakoyo Midiwo. Simpigie makofi akikuja bana. Bas.
To our Dean of Students, staffs present, my fellow leaders and our first years. Good afternoon. I'm Lavenda Odipo. I'm the Vice Chairperson, Kisii. I'm a member of Students Welfare Committee. Let me take this chance to congratulate all of you for securing a chance to Kisii University, University of the 21st century. Karibuni sana. Let me tell you that life in the university is not easy. Let somebody not lie to you that it's easy. It's never easy. Challenges are there. But in our institution, we are privileged to have open door policy whereby you can knock any door anytime, you ask for assistance and you get help. Sawa sawa. Yes, we have our office as Kisii next to Nyasani Hostel. Sawa sawa. Anytime, any day, you can come there. Sawa sawa. Yes. Under welfare committee, we have some needy students, so we always have some programs to help in such cases. Like for example, work study programs are there. Don't sleep hungry when we can help. Don't sleep in lecture halls when you can knock at the dean's office and you get assisted. Sawa sawa. Yes, the chairman is not around for official function, but he will be here. Asanteni sana.
Yeah, I know a lot of time has been taken and you are tired, you want to break for lunch. Before you go, be rest assured that there are marks for orientation. If at all you will not attend this orientation program, your academic journey starts from the day umeanza kuwa oriented. Sawa sawa. Before you trust the process, you have to go through the orientation. Sawa. So make sure umejaza jinako kwa hiyo attendance sheet. Sawa. And if at all, maybe you are staying from outside the institution, we have our student mess. You can go and have your lunch at a very subsidized price. Sawa sawa. For us to maintain time. Sawa. One of us to lead us in a word of prayer. One student. By two, we shall begin the program. Sawa. By 2:10, make sure you are sitting. By 2:10, make sure you are sitting. All the orientation coordinators, let's meet in this tent.